How did Mikey get put over in the corner?
That's his favorite seat.
Is it?
Yep.
I don't. I like it over there.
If it was on one hand, I'd probably.
It's the peanut gallery seat.
Well, I don't know. During social distancing, they put me down here, so
We need,
I haven't been elevated.
you're like the. We need another guy, and then you can be like the two guys in the Muppet Show off to the side.
There you go.
I'll tell you what. I'd rather be virtual.
guys
That
ready?
way I can sit at home in my sweats and.
I'd like to call to order. Call to order the October 28th, 2020 St. John Redevelopment Commission meeting. Roll call.
Brian Blazak,
Present.
Paul Panzik,
Here.
Wayne Pondinas,
Present.
Gerald Swets,
Present.
Michael Schilling,
Here.
James Sakalaris is absent, Cindy Seuss is present, Craig Phillips,
Here.
David Westland,
Here,
and Beth Hernandez present.
All right, thank you. First, I got approval of the minutes. This is for the July 22nd, 2020 meeting, the August 26th, 2020 meeting, and the September 23rd, 2020 meeting.
There were a couple of typos that have been corrected on the real minutes after these came out.
Okay.
So there have been a couple of just typo corrections there. So with that, I would like to make a motion to approve the minutes of those meetings.
I'll second it.
All right, motion by Jerry, second by Brian Blazak. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Item number 4, public comment. Do we have any public comment for the Redevelopment Commission?
no one has signed in.
None received, okay. Tonight we have bid opening, this is number 5. This is a bid opening for the Joliet, Thielen, and 96 paving project.
Mr. President, you have two bidders, Walsh and Kelly, as well as Reith Riley. I'll open the Walsh and Kelly bid first. All right, so there's a base bid and then an alternative A, B, and C. The base bid is $947,874.39. $874.39. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was for the base bid. The alternative A, $105,246.05. $105,246.05. Alternative B, $149,452.80. $149,452.80. And then finally, alternate C, $128,920.25. $128,920.25. For the Reith Riley bid, base bid is $1,113,125. $1,113,125. Alternate A, $154,999.45. $154,999.45. Alternate B, $232,160.50. $232,160.50. And alternate C, $184,419.35. $184,419.35.
Anybody else got bids they brought in? No one. All right. Entertain a motion to take them under advisement.
Mr. President, I'd recommend that you suggest amending that motion to include taking them under advisement and allow our town engineer to review and make a recommendation, and allow yourself and/or the town manager to sign off on that approval.
All right, as amended.
Make an amendment to take the bids under advisement from Walsh Kelly and Ruth Riley. And at the same time, that you be allowed to sign once the decision's made.
I will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Item number 6, new business. We have the Grimmer change order, number 6. Now, this is going to be a final bill for the work that they completed back in March.
So are we, Mr. Chairman, are we looking at the reduction on the change order of 195,000 plus, or are we looking at approving the entire contracted price summary?
No, it's gonna be the reduction price. It was, I believe, 70,000. And what that entails is what we retained from them when they started the project.
Mr.
That
President,
total is not on here.
if I may,
Yes,
in the middle of the page, where it says contract price change, it says total contract price change due to this change order, a decrease of $195,820.38. So this is basically just the final change order that basically rounds out all of the costs associated with the project, and in this case, is all those things that are items listed as deductions that amount to that price.
so we don't,
So are we looking for a motion to authorize that change order for $195,820.38?
Decrease, correct.
That will be my motion.
Second.
okay, we got a motion by Jerry, second by Brian Blazak. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Do we have any reports? Scott, would you like to report on the progress of the 96th Road?
Sure, I'm happy to. Scott Cookta with Haas and Associates. The instrumentation has been going in this week by K&S, geotechnical subconsultant for Goff Inc. And once that is completed, they'll be able to start placing the surcharge fill, which is the overburdened soil that's going to start working to press down those, compact those mucky soils into a strength-bearing capacity. So It's going pretty well so far. They got basically the site entirely prepped with the drainage system installed during the dry weather. We've had some wet weather recently, and the site's been performing very well. Obviously, we know it's a very wet site. That's one of the ongoing issues with the project. So the timing's worked out fantastic. We finally, from the construction side, caught some breaks here on this project to the town's benefit. So it's going pretty well, and hopefully the settlement happens faster than they expect to, which will only increase the timeline. But right now, smooth sailing, knock on wood.
Can you tell me what those white pipes are that stick up? What's the purpose of those?
Yeah, most of those are settlement plates. So these are just basically steel plates welded to the bottom of a steel rod. And that's one of the key instruments that they use to track that settlement. So as they put the earth on there, it's going to start pushing down those wet soils and compacting them. And then they're just going to take routine surveying shots, topographic shots of those pipes. So that's how the consulting geotechnical engineer for the town, GEI, monitors that progress of that settlement. It's a pretty kind of high-tech, low-tech way of doing it.
Thank you.
They won't go down right now because there's no weight on there, so you're gonna have to start putting dirt on there and then monitor as they go down.
So basically, you don't put all the weight on at once due to a stability analysis. You load it in a series of lifts to make sure you don't blow the whole thing out.
You don't want to create a mud wave.
Exactly. So they've actually placed about half the lift already by just putting the drainage stone and sand layers down. So there is some weight on there now, but the kind of proper surcharging will begin in the next step here in the coming days. And then you can see some water already squeezing out to the sides.
The wicking material then that they put down
Yeah.
30 feet is starting to work, and they run it across to each side of the road. It's looking good.
Exactly right. Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Thanks for that, Scott.
Thank you.
Item number 8, payment of the bills.
I'd like to make a motion to pay $144,168.38 for the month of October.
I will second that motion.
Motion by Brian, second by Paul Panzik. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. You get a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.